Okay, Steven? That line in the wall was not there last week.
It was there.
Cool. Great. So I've been living over a fake wall. That's healthy. Okay, no. Don't open anything. Not yet. I mean it.
Kingsport Beacon Radio.
KBR!
Keep your light low and your signal clear. Friday night on the coast.
Kingsport Beacon Radio, KBR, Friday night on the coast. Okay. Hi. Kingsport Beacon Radio, KBR, Friday night on the coast. March 27th, 2306. So, yeah, spring finally made it here, which would be nice if the whole Commonwealth hadn't immediately turned into mud. If you can hear this, you're in range. Stay with the signal. Starting with the obvious. Because, if you stepped outside today, you already know. This is the Commonwealth Is Mud Again.
Well, folks, spring finally came to the Commonwealth, and the whole damn place turned into mud. Sun came out this morning bright, snow all melted overnight. Roads are gone, boots sink deep, rhyming sliding down the street. Raider stuck in chocolate clay, cussing loud and stuck all day. The Commonwealth is mud again. Boots go squish from 10 to 10. If you walk, you better grin. Welcome to the muck, my friend. Hey! Market Square, mud on hats and mud in hair. Even since slow down their run, can't outrun the Boston slum. Power armor shining bright, still get stuck by noon tonight. The Commonwealth is mud again. Watch your step and hold your grin. Every road's a muddy spin. Let chaos in. Hey! Minutemen patrol the lane, marching proud through Boston rain. Step by step, their rifles sway, then one boot just slides away. Through the mud stomp groove, brass punches answer every move. Guitar twang cuts through the band, boots keep stomping in the sand. Hey! Hey! Far Harbor laughs across the bay, Boston mud, that's every day. Again, boots go squish from 10 to 10. Laugh it off and dive right in. That's a wasteland way to win. Hey! Hey! Mind your boots. Spring's back in Boston, and she brought all the mud.
Yeah, no, that one's extremely accurate. Spring came in, looked around, and chose violence. Roads gone, boots gone, dignity also gone. Cool. Great. All right, quick progress thing. We finally got the roof patched right. Like, actually right. Not throw a board at it and pray right. Real right. We built the greenhouse too, which is, I don't know, weirdly civilized for us. So now we can grow things and pretend we're organized. Also, water's back. Properly back. We got the pump working before the 24th. We traced the plumbing, checked the drain line, found the old septic setup, and, okay, this still feels fake saying it out loud. The toilet works. Yeah, the toilet works. Which may be the single greatest achievement in KBR history. Luxury. Okay, next up. Armor with manners. Which is not a phrase I expected to say this year. This is T60's Sunday Suit.
Shine it twice. Still heavy.
Chrome on the chest and mud on the heel. Walking slow with a factory feel. Sunday best in a wasteland town. Everybody looks when the suit comes down. Fusion core hums like a Sunday choir. Helmet gleams with old world fire. Big steel steps on a cracked main road. Looking like a sermon in a fallout code. Big brass gritting in reactor glow. Built to lead and built to show. Heavy grace in a broken zone. Like the end of the world, put a jacket on. T60 Sunday suit, polished steel and heavy boots. Holy deal, look at you. Best dressed thing on the whole room. T60 Sunday suit, church bell shine in a combat suit. Step real slow, let 'em look. Still got style, they forgot to cook. Raiders talk till the visor turns. Then suddenly everybody learns. Swagger weighs a ton or two. Still beats freezing your whole way through. Some got silk and some got scars. Some got rust and some got stars. Me, I like that armored grace. Big old elegance with a battle face. Not for dancing, still I sway. Not for church, still it fits Sunday. If the whole world's gone to suit, then dress it up in armored truth. T60 Sunday suit, polished steel and heavy boots. Holy deal, look at you. Best dressed thing on the whole room. T60 Sunday suit, steel-toed grace and reactor truth. Whole world shine, wasteland proof. Build like prayer in a metal suit.
come through in a Sunday suit. Big steel shoulders, clean steel shine, like yesterday, still drawing a line between the fear and what stays true, and what a little polish can still do. T60 Sunday suit, polished steel and heavy boots, holy deal. Look at you, best dressed thing in the Commonwealth room. T60 Sunday suit, a little grace in a hard groove suit, shined up nice for the fallout view. Sunday saved by a T60 suit.
All right, slowing it down. Because some mornings still almost feel normal. Not fully, not for long, but almost. This is Coffee at Bunker Hill. And yeah, if you were wondering why we went quiet, that's why. Roof, water, pipes, greenhouse. A whole week of, wow, this settlement needs actual infrastructure. And one really stupid side trip. Which, in my defense, was a very good stupid side trip. All right, slowing it down. Because some mornings still almost feel normal. Not fully, not for long, but almost. This is Coffee at Bunker Hill.
Bunker Hill morning, coffee's hot. That already feels suspicious. Caravan wheels in the morning chill. Smoke goes sideways over the hill. Traders talking like they never sleep. Promises cheap and coffee deep. Ropes all strained and Brahmins sway. Somebody's already lied today, but the cup in hand and the air so still makes the world feel softer on Bunker Hill. Old bricks hold what the wind won't kill. Names move on, but the place stands still. You can learn a lot before noon over one warm cup and a half-dead tune. Coffee at Bunker Hill, hot cup, cold wind, same old hill. Coffee at Bunker Hill, deals go bad, but the coffee will. Coffee at Bunker Hill, sit down slow and pay your fill. World stays hard, always will, but the coffee's good at Bunker Hill. Minutemen pass with a tired look. Somebody's hiding a better book. A runner swears the road is clear, which means trouble's probably near. From Diamond City down the line, every rumor wants your time, but steam from the cup curls clean and thin, like a morning trying to let peace in. If you need a map or a crooked lead, or one small lie you're free to need, sit down slow and let it spill. That's how mornings work on Bunker Hill. Coffee at Bunker Hill, hot cup, cold wind, same old hill. Coffee at Bunker Hill, deals go bad, but the coffee will. Coffee at Bunker Hill, hands stay cold, but the cup stands still. Some days luck may miss the bill, but the coffee coffee's there on Bunker Hill. Maybe that's all a place can do. Give one warm thing to carry through. One small table, one straight pour, one little reason to ask for more. And if the road turns mean by noon, and if the station loses tune, I'll still remember one quiet thrill. Coffee and smoke at Bunker Hill. Coffee at Bunker Hill. Hot cup, cold wind, same old hill. Coffee at Bunker Hill. World stays hard, but the coffee will. Coffee at Bunker Hill. Old town breathing under will. Caps run low and hope stands still, but the coffee's hot on Bunker Hill. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
Yeah. That one almost makes trade routes sound restful, which is misinformation, but nice misinformation. Bunker Hill's still Bunker Hill. Coffee hot, deals crooked, everybody pretending not to know exactly what's going on. I mean, that's kind of the charm. Okay, quick field update. Last week, before the 24th, we made a run into Boston, which is always a healthy life decision. Target was E005, roof of 35 court.
Terrible plan.
It was a great plan. Terrible execution window. Great plan. We got up there clean. Cleaner than we had any right to, honestly. I shut down the sentry bot first, then the Assaultron, before either of them fully realized we were on the roof.
Shut down is doing a lot of work there.
Oh, come on. They were definitely shut down when we left. That's what matters. Stephen just froze for a second. Completely froze. Like his brain had to stop and personally process the fact that there was actually an X01.
I was assessing.
Sure. I was laughing like an idiot. Which, in my defense, it was hot up there. Real hot. Not weather hot. The kind of hot that says, you have about 30 seconds before something starts shooting.
For the record, acquiring armor is never just take the armor. It's access, timing, power, angle of retreat.
He did, in fact, give me a lecture about armor extraction while we were standing on a roof with dead security robots.
Disabled security robots.
Right.
Most people see power armor and think jackpot. That's how they die. You don't grab armor. You clear the site. You confirm the frame. You plan the exit. Then maybe you earn the right to touch it.
Which, okay, sounds very noble when he says it. What it looked like from my side was, don't slip, don't die, don't wake the murder robots, and please, please let the frame still be there. But yeah, no casualties. Suit recovered. Stephen eventually resumed breathing.
Barely worth mentioning.
It was absolutely worth mentioning. So if anybody was wondering what we were doing instead of broadcasting, that. Roof repairs, plumbing, greenhouse, water line, and one completely reasonable little trip into downtown Boston for advanced military hardware. Okay, this one's for the places that the places that still hum after they should have gone quiet, which is a choice. The old places, the half-dead places, the places that still remember how to glow somehow, which I'm not unpacking right now. Anyway, yeah, this is Starlight Drive-In Dream.
The screen's gone dark, but I still see it. A broken screen in a field of rust, old cars sleeping under dust. Wind rolls low through the frame outside, like the whole world parked and died. Speaker poles lean in tonight, holding up what's left of light. And somewhere in the static hum, I hear the years I came here from. Some nights the silence gleams like a projector built from dreams, and all that ruin starts to seem like something softer in between. Starlight driving dream, neon in my head, ruins in my eyes. Starlight driving dream, old world glow where the wasteland lies. Starlight driving dream, half remembered, half alive, like a song that never made it home, but somehow still survived. Sa-da-da-dip-dee-la-la-mo, sa-da-da-dip-dee-la-la-mo. Someone laughed here long ago, before the ash, before the snow. Now I stand where the speakers lean, still hearing songs from a dead bright screen. Rows of ghosts in rusted chrome, every windshield once a home, and every fading parking line feels like a memory asking time. If memory's all a man can keep, let it hum and let it sweep across the lot, across the years, past the static and the fears. Starlight driving dream, neon in my head, ruins in my eyes. Starlight driving dream, old world glow where the wasteland lies. Starlight driving dream, half in shadow, half in shine, like the night still knows the way to an older, brighter sign. Never saw the picture here, still I feel it somewhere near, like the screen kept one last flame, even when no one stayed the same. And if the road grows dark too soon, And if the station loses tune, I'll still find one place in my mind where the lights come up just right on time. Starlight driving dream, neon in my head, ruins in my eyes. Starlight driving dream, old world glow where the wasteland lies. Starlight driving dream, a little lost, a little alive in the dark beyond the city line. You still help me survive.
Yeah, that one lands a little harder than it should. Or softer. I don't know, both. Probably both. Maybe it's spring. Maybe it's the fact that stuff's finally working again. Roof holds, water runs, greenhouse breathes. And suddenly, every old place sounds like it's trying to tell you something. Which is not comforting. But it's not nothing either. Red board update. We got one anonymous note this week. No handle, no signature, no giant red stamp calling me fake. So, honestly, suspicious already. People used to say Kingsport was built over more than a lighthouse. Okay. Love that. If the old stories are true, look for the military door under the brick skin. So, yeah, that's not vague enough to ignore. All right. Okay. Wrong side of town, right side of the hour. This one smells like neon, wet pavement, and very bad decisions. So, naturally, Goodneighbor. This is Goodneighbor After Midnight.
After midnight, everybody gets honest or close enough. Red neon drips on the broken street. Wet black pavement under tired feet. Door swings wide and the smoke rolls through, like the night's got business left to do. Cards on tables, coats on chairs, half-made deals and careful stares. No one here is what they seem. That's the price of a safer dream. Good neighbor after midnight. Don't ask names, just pass the tune. Good neighbor after midnight. Wrong side of morning, right side of the moon. peacock laughs where the glasses shine. Someone's lying soft in perfect time. The band plays low like they know too much. City runs on smoke and touch. Some lights guide and some lights warm. Some souls look better slightly torn. If you stay till the morning light, you'll leave with less but sleep alright. Good neighbor after midnight. Don't ask names, just pass the tune. Good neighbor after midnight. Everybody leaves, but never too soon.
Yeah. Wrong side of morning. Right side of the moon. That one knows exactly what it's doing. Which is honestly kind of rude. So tonight we've got spring mud, running water, one stolen suit, and one wall that may be lying to me. Alright, last one tonight. Big shine, big swagger, big promise with something cracked under the polish. Yeah, you know the type. This is Gold X02, Heart of Rust. Alright, we're on. Now playing.
Look at that shine. Shame about the soul. Gold on the shoulders, gold on the frame. Walks in a room like it owns a name. Bright as a promise, nobody trusts. Fine machine with a heart of rust. Helmet gleams like a ballroom light. Built for a man, built for fright. Every rivet says stand tall. Every silence says that's not all. Big brass grin and a reactor glow. Built to let and built to show. But every shine has something underneath. The cracked old truth behind the teeth. Gold X02, heart of rust. Shiny on the outside, broken where it counts. Gold X02, heart of rust. All that shine can't buy back trust. Gold X02, heart of rust. Looks like tomorrow, feels like dust. Bright enough to fool the room till the lights go low too soon. Crowd pots wide for the painted king. Everybody loves a gleaming thing till the music dips and the laughter cuts. Then you hear what the metal shuts. Somewhere silk and somewhere scars. Somewhere rank like lucky stars. But gold can't hide the weight it keeps. And what a lonely machine still weeps. Steel can carry war and pride. Still come home with holes inside. And all that brass and all that gloss. Can't sweet talk memory out the cause. Gold X02, heart of rust. Shiny on the outside, broken where it counts. Gold X02, heart of rust. All that shine can't buy back trust. Gold X02, heart of rust. Pretty shell
in spring. Maybe every golden face needs one dark room to keep its place. So let it strut and let it gleam, let it sail the bigger dream. Still the rust comes through at night when nobody sees it under light. Gold XO2, heart of rust, shiny on the outside, broken where it counts. Gold XO2, heart of rust, all that shine can't buy back trust. Gold XO2, heart of rust, bright enough to make you stare. Gold XO2, heart of rust, but the damage is still there. Shiny on the outside, yeah.
Yeah, pretty shell. Expensive sadness. Classic Commonwealth. Some things only look finished under good lighting. That's all I'm saying. And also, probably more than I'm saying. Okay, quick bulletin. If the road looks solid, it isn't. If the trader looks honest, probably also no. If the mud looks shallow, wow, you are optimistic. Anyway, so after we got back, we checked the lower wall again. And yeah, there's definitely a line in the brick. Too straight to be damage, too neat to be random. Once the outer layer started flaking off, Stephen found metal under it. Not open, not exposed all the way, but there. So if that note was a joke, it's a very committed joke. Supply crates under the board. If you've got pry bars, cutting wheels, lamp oil, clean wire, or anything good for old sealed hardware, bring it. Or don't. But if you do, I won't complain. Friday night on the coast. Stay with the signal. Nancy G. out.
Kingsport Beacon Radio.
KBR!
Keep your light low and your signal clear. Friday night on the coast.